Today I'm going to talk about witches lure men. Witches lure men. And what brings me to this subject is that men today have this extreme fascination, okay? And I mean extreme, because the celebrity women in person don't look like the same as they would on screen, okay? So the men today have infatuated fascination of lust towards these celebrity women, okay? And what brings me to this point is that I was discussing something with my neighbor, and he was discussing about how the Arabian guy treated Janet Jackson terribly. Of course, they're in the satanic game, so hey, you devils get involved with devils, you will be treated wrong, okay? So he said, well, if she would marry me, something like that. He said something like that, to where she would marry me, I wouldn't have took the money or something like that. He would say he wouldn't have did nothing like that to her. But I told him, I said, no, you wouldn't want to marry that, okay? Because she's a Satanist, she's a witch, okay? And so that's when he started asking me questions, because I told him how I wanted to be, I'm a witness to have known that they'll tell you to deny Jesus Christ, because I wanted to be a background dancer, right? So he said, well, if they tell me why these boys got these money and they can still ride with guns and all this stuff. I said, because they selling their soul. Okay, Satan has promised them a fortune, but they still got to kill for him, though. That's the price they pay. Okay, you selling your soul to Satan is not going to be righteous. Okay, it's going to be unrighteous. So you're going to be selling your soul to do unrighteous things, and that's the reason why these people are so corrupt. Okay, so I had to tell him. I said, "Nah, God never told you to sell your soul." Okay, he still told us not to do it, though. He did warn us. He said, whoever do exchange their soul for fame and fortune will be ashamed when he come with the holy angels. It's in the word, okay? So you selling your soul is a price to pay for Satan. You will die, okay? That's just how it is. Out of a contract, it will mention death only, okay? So bring me to this point is that since a lot of the celebrity women are witchcraft, they into witchcraft. They do call upon demonic spirits to lure men. And the men, if you notice the men with how they talk about these celebrity women, like they're the best thing they have ever seen, knowing that these celebrity women do not look the exact same way in person. I'm just being honest, okay? Knowing that they don't look the same way in person, knowing that it's some witchcraft spell put upon these men to make them lust the way they are lusting, okay? And it takes a strong Christian man to not fall for that trap, because we should all know Photoshop is real. We should all know photo editing is real. We should all know that these people put lustful images in your eye, in the media eye, for you to lust after, okay? And it's a spell upon it. It's a spell upon it because the men have extreme fascination with celebrity women, knowing that these celebrity women don't look the same, okay? I'm just being honest. I'm just being real. That the celebrity women, now they have one guy on net. I'm gonna just make an example. One guy on YouTube. I think he's homosexual. I think he is. Okay? But he's a Photoshopper. He's good at Photoshopping. Okay? And he said himself that especially the IG models. Okay? You do a lot of IG model Photoshopping. And he said, well, the directors or the people that's over it, the photographers, will give him the photos to Photoshop. and mark the things to Photoshop and edit out or put in and whatnot, just so they won't look the same in person. He said when you see these girls, they don't look the same on pictures like they do in person. Okay. And he said it's very bizarre that they tell him to do that, but he does it because it's the money, right? So that's the whole idea. That's the whole idea of deceiving. That's the whole idea of witchcraft. And the men today have not woken up from that yet. I mean, they got some men that will say, well, you know, man, she might be not what she looked like, or that may not be what it is. And you got men will say, man, how can you not love that? Okay, trying to make the man lust. Okay, you got wicked men trying to make the man lust because the man is not accepting the deceitful images in the media eye. Okay, these men have definitely got sucking in by witchcraft spells. Okay, witches in the media, in the celebrity world, have put spells upon men to lust after them. Okay, and I'm telling you, it is bizarre the way these men talk about these celebrity women, knowing that these celebrity women don't look the same in person. It's bizarre. Okay, it's the truth. Because you'll find out, and I've seen celebrities in person. A lot of them don't look the same. You know, a lot of them don't. You'll look at them and you're like, what? That's them? You know, because see, that's part of deception. Okay, and witches in the Santana media wants to be glorified as the most beautiful. Have you ever heard of Snow White? Okay, let's go there. They usually put Snow White for the children, but they use a witch as a stepmother. And what would she would say on the mirror? Who's the most fairest of them all? Okay, because she wants to be the most fairest. And witches wants that glorification. They want to be the most beautifulest, the most baddest woman they ever had, a man ever seen, stuff like that. They have that what they call that idolization about them. Okay, they want to be glorified and idolized as gods, as deities, as goddesses. Okay, and that is the reason why I'm telling you guys this. Men, y'all best wake up from this, because y'all lusting after women that don't make sense. Strange women. Okay, that's the same strange women that God told Solomon not to lust after. Okay, God told Solomon, don't you lust after these strange women. They'll make you turn away from your God. King Solomon still did it. That's why his kingdom fell. Okay, so y'all, I'm telling you and I'm warning you men, y'all better stop lusting after these witches, because these witches will make you fall down into a deep, dark pit. Okay, and that's what they want you to do. They want you to glorify them, in which a lot of you men do. Okay, so I'm gonna make a part 2 to this. Okay, so serve this word here: Jesus Christ is God.